Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris and one of my favorite action franchises is ending. Rambo 5 entitled Last Blood was just given a release date, so I thought it was the perfect time to round up all the information on the project and share it with you guys. I don't know about you, but if you had a good father in your life, he sat you down when you were young and showed you the classics like Indiana Jones, Rocky, RoboCop, and of course, Rambo. The movie is set to come out 37 years later since the first movie, First Blood. But that wasn't even the crazy part to me. This will be 11 years after the last Rambo movie that came out in 2008. Sylvester Stallone himself has been teasing a bunch of behind-the-scene images and little snippets of details, so I'll be sharing some of those photos here for you, but if you want to look at them all yourself, you can check them out on his Instagram. The story for the final installment in the Rambo franchise goes, when the daughter of one of his friends is kidnapped, Rambo, who has been working on a ranch, crosses the US-Mexican border and quickly finds himself up against the full might of one of Mexico's most violent cartels. Rambo up against the cartel? I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty freaking amazing. Anytime you hear any story about somebody biting the bullet from a cartel, it was not in the most pleasant way possible. And given the reputation of Rambo movies that are just filled with blood, violence, and gore, you know this is gonna be epic. It's said that the friend that's connected to Rambo who says my daughter got kidnapped will be his housekeeper who works with him on the ranch and is also his connection for his adopted family that Sylvester Stallone teased in his Instagram. That's not the only connection there. We have actress here, Paz Vega, who will be playing a reporter covering the dangerous beat of the Mexican drug trade. Her character name is Carmen Delgado and she will be the half-sister of the woman who gets kidnapped and she'll be joining Rambo along the way. And this is actually a pretty common theme throughout the Rambo movies where there is a female character connected to Rambo, not necessarily in a lust kind of way or a love interest. They're usually there to humanize the character of Rambo because when he sees red, there's red everywhere. The kidnapped victim and half-sister will be played by Yvette Monreal. No word yet on her character name, but I can just imagine she'll be tied up and gagged most of the time, so don't expect much from her. As for the villain of the film, he's going to be played by Sergio Perez Mencheta. His character name is Hugo Martinez. He will be the leader of the cartel. And look, one thing I want to say right off the bat, I have seen tons and tons of action movies in my days where there is a leader of the cartel, and I have yet to see a memorable character in that position. I mean, there's a ton of movies you can listen. If you have one where you think you have a memorable character, list it down below for me. But I just think they're all stereotypically the same person. So I'm really hoping that this Rambo movie gives me a memorable cartel leader because all of them are just the same type of characters. They're brutal, ruthless, and seem very one-dimensional. There's not very many layers to them. I just wanted to get that off my chest. One thing here that kind of disappoints me is that Sylvester Stallone will not be coming back to direct the movie. He will be writing it and pending the script, but as for the director, he tapped into Adrian Grunberg, and I can only imagine because he has experience working on the television series Narcos, and being that this movie deals with fighting the cartel, I'm sure that comes in handy a lot throughout the movie. Minor details on the project as well, as Rambo looks to be having some of his old weapons back, his knife, his bow and arrow. He's given a lot more of a cowboy look in this movie, which I mean, okay, but I just think Sylvester Stallone loves his hats. Can't find the man without one. Another detail we have here, Sylvester Stallone did get on his Instagram and give a heartwarming goodbye to the character of Rambo, kind of letting us know that this will be the final installment. And I mean, that's no surprise. The man is 72, but damn, this is what he looks like. Anybody saying this guy's too old, how could he still play this? Sylvester Stallone is a paradox, okay? You can't tell me we can't have a movie like this when he's 72, gonna be 73 in the summer, and this is what he looks like. But even on that notion, I do hope his age plays a factor into the movie. I would like a scene where it's like, I can't break someone's neck the way I used to, I can't chase someone down the way I used to, that my body has its limitations, but my mind can still find a way to kill all these people. That's where the movie can get really smart for me, and it excites me. But not only that little tidbit of information from the video, Sylvester Stallone, I think, accidentally gave away a minor spoiler in that video. He talks about how this movie will be very intense, saying that Rambo has finally found peace, has finally found a family of sorts, and it's taken away from him. To me, that sounds like his adopted family. He's not gonna make it through the final act. And this could be the ultimate trigger that gets John Rambo in full Rambo mode, because you have to imagine, he knows his age, he knows his limitation, because he hears that someone got kidnapped. I'm sure he's like, okay, I'll go investigate it, but don't expect me to go kill all the cartel leaders. I think he's just gonna be working with the reporter, finding little clues, and then something big happens where he's like, I don't care how old I am, you all are dead. To me, this just sounds like it could be the darkest movie in the franchise. But even with that stuff aside, we live in an age where an action movie comes out and 80% of the time it's a superhero movie. And trust me, I have no problem with that. Look at my stuff. But there is something about a rated R movie that deals with a soldier, that deals with actual villains that exist in our world, blood-spewing violence that just gets me pumped and goes, this just feels fresh, even though this type of movie has been around forever. I mean, the last question we have to ask ourselves here concerning this movie: will Rambo die by the end of it? Yes or no? Because they did give him a heartwarming goodbye to the character in the last Rambo movie where he was walking onto his ranch, which is most likely the ranch he's working on at the beginning of this movie. So it's like to end this character, to put him at peace, to end the war in his mind, because it looks like he was living a peaceful life and it just found him again. So just to end it all, could it mean ending the character, thus sealing the possibility of another future with this Rambo character? My money's on no. They're probably not going to kill him because they still want the possibility of another Rambo movie, even if it means passing the torch down to another action star, sort of like Creed did. And hell, that could be what he's teasing here. That could be a surprise character we don't see in this movie, someone that he even meets in Mexico and he teaches the ropes and then he takes over by the next movie. But if he does die on screen, it was fun watching your John Rambo. But anyways, guys, that's just all the information we have right now on Rambo 5. Let me know what you think about this movie. Are you excited to watch it? Are you a Rambo fan? And if you are, rank the movies down below. Which is your personal favorite? For me, it's kind of the third one. I like that one a lot. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.